Well, this promises to be a superb fight. Lions of Steel of the Netherlands versus Syabry of Belarus. And you can see two very, very big teams. Syabry, now of course, of Club Bern. There's a great charge from the Lions of Steel, and they're a very, very strong team. Quite tentative, apart from the halberdier on the side there, and of course the Lions are still exactly the right thing to do there, charge in and not wait back for the halberdier, but to get in as close as possible, although with the experience of the Syabry fighters, they'll know how to also work in close combat. It's an interesting move, and over in the middle the Lions of Steel fighters trying to hold in the Syabry fighters as well as possible, and of course his axe is caught on his tabard. There's a nice charge there from the Syabry halberdier with two big fighters, and I get a feeling that this is going to be a long round. And they're a very big team, the Lions of Steel, but all seem to be locked in on the list at the moment. Again, you can see the halberdier is not able to use his weapon in that clinch, and so he'll have to wait for the loose fighter who will be able to come in for assistance at some point. Very evenly matched so far. Not a lot between these two teams, although you can see there still a lot of close quarter fighting. And this movement is actually stretched out there. I wonder if this will be a key point in the fight, now that it will be more difficult to make use of teamwork. Again, still very even. Well, that's some good movement. It's still anyone's fight at this point. Good movement and aggression shown, however, by both teams. Of course, the Syabry fighters with that one-man advantage at this point, but have all broken it back into the middle of the list, so a reset for them. And in that formation as they are, with Syabry so compact like that, now that they're around their own fighters so that they can try to work down the two Lions of Steel there. And it's split out once again. It's interesting how the space changes through this round. And I think the first signs of tiredness are starting to show. However, some great strikes coming from the Syabry fighter. Well, I mentioned tiredness, but there's no sign of it there. So a great strike there. They might have even caught the Lions of Steel fighter quite low as he bowed his head. Oh, great words there from the Carcassonne team. Of course, we have seen a lot more from them in the past. But right now, we are into round 2 of Lions of Steel against Syabry. And I think it's going to be very much a case of the Lions of Steel trying to break away that close formation that Syabry had, which they used to surround the fighters being attacked. And again, some more movement as thrusting into the list. But I think if the Lions of Steel keep a closer formation, I think they'll be more effective, because they do have a formidable size. So to put that strength together in numbers, as you can see the Syabry fighters are doing, of course with the exception of the runner in the middle. So a big charge there, but it's against the list, so spent energy. Great strikes coming into the leg of the Liza Steel fighter. Syabry now with 2 fighters surrounding him. That's a great takedown there, good teamwork. Well, not much that Liza Steel could have done about that. But again, I think staying in close to each other would be better for them at this point. Once again, very spread out. And as you can see, Syabry fighters the more aggressive. And the arrival of another halberdier is going to spell problems for the Liza Steel fighter. And that is called victory, therefore, for Syabry.